Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. Come on in. If you're new, I feel like you're exactly where you need to be. If you're returning back, I feel like you're exactly where you want to be. That means I've said something at some point and or another, maybe on one occasion, maybe on two occasions, maybe on multiple occasions that has resonated with you, your soul, hence the fact that you are my soul tribe family. And for that, I am eternally grateful. My disclaimer is the same. Remember to take what resonates, and if it don't apply, let it fly. Let's get into it, Holy Spirit. Please put a shield of protection over me as I channel this energy. Please protect me from any evil energies, entities, darkness, evil eye, funky leg, bad intentions, anybody trying to scry and or project onto me in this platform. Just let them know it is protected by the creator of all things by way of the heavens and the earth. Open up this door for me, Holy Spirit. Let me see what it is I need to see. Clear, concise, and accurate information. Shout out to the ancestors, the ones that support us in our highest vibration as we ascend to our highest good. Family members are trying to block you. You're a certified chosen one. Okay? Nothing new there to see. That's what I just heard. So somebody just don't believe that fat meat is greasy. And as far as I know, fat meat ain't stopped being greasy, y'all. Whoever this person is, people are, it doesn't matter. Your spirit team is taking care of it. Spiritual surveillance. Your spirit team heard every word, every deed, saw every action. Even when these people were attempting to cloak their energy, these people are being found guilty, whoever they are. This could be an old, outdated, karmic, familiar family unit, honey. You're coming up as somebody with divinity, divine energy. You could be somebody that does divination with spiritualists. Whatever this is, you just went up the ranks. Oh, I just said, going up your ranks. No, I'm a God, even when you said I ain't. Yeah, fool, keep your feelings out the way. You got a high level commitment here. Two people ascending to their highest good. Two people that are held in high honor, commitment. Okay, come through, spirit. I support this energy. I like it. Come on in, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Show us. What is the deal? Ooh, and you got a nasty little third party situation. This could be people at places that you no longer fraternize with. Whatever this is, they want to create some type of division in between your union. Ooh-wee. Jealousy, spinster energy, lonely people, people who have not learned their lesson. People are trying to block your blessings, third party situation. So these people could be getting divination about you or getting some type of readings. They're in poverty. Somebody's in poverty? What the hell are they doing? Third party situation. You're coming up as a spiritualist. Rejection was for your protection, and redirection, these people wanted to blindside you. Somebody wanted you to have a sudden tower moment. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more, creator. What else? You're focused on your work. So you went cold on these people. I just heard colder than the polar bear's toenails. Child by. These are family members. What the hell is going on? Okay. Somebody is still holding a grudge and they're shocked. Okay. Somebody's shocked that they can't block your blind spot, that they can't block you from seeing what it is that they're doing. Somebody would rather go unnoticed, but they're behind the scenes being absolutely diabolical. A family member, third party situation. This is somebody that's watching your connections. Yeah, you got commitment. Love spell. Oh, Lord, what's going on there? Family members. So you got a family member doing a love spell over you, maybe for you to see them in a certain light. Somebody could be saying that you're doing a love spell. Relationship. Somebody wants to come back in and reunite. So they're doing some type of love spell. A love spell doesn't always have to be a romantic partner. It could be somebody that just wants you to see them in like a loving light. Somebody wants you to accept them back into your life. Clarify spiritualist. You're certified. Held in high honor. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Clarify. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Abandonment. What's the abandonment, Holy Spirit? Obsession. Oh, Lord. Abandonment and obsession. Clarify. Somebody wants you to abandon your manifestation of a commitment. Okay, this commitment could be a romantic relationship or a relationship with something that you love to do for work. You're coming up as a spiritualist. You could be somebody that does divination. Yeah, somebody wants to block you from resources. They're hoping that you abandon something or stop doing something. They want you in poverty. You're coming up as somebody that's a master manifester. You say it, you see it, you want it, you go for it. I just heard, I see it, I want it. I work hard, I grind till I own it. I turn on these haters. I go hard, get what's mine, get what's mine. I'm a star, and I slay, I slay. So you're somebody that gets information. You get information, you get in alignment, you go within and get information. You have a very special spiritual gift. That's what I just heard. Child, somebody is mad. Somebody's obsessed with you abandoning a commitment. Yeah, love. My nose is itching. Lord have mercy. Spirit says, what I'm saying is the truth. Bondage. What's the bondage energy about? What's the bondage energy? Somebody's bound to something that they did. What happened? Let it all come out, Holy Spirit. You're a healer, a master manifester, high priestess held in high honor, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're coming into a romantic union. Okay, let me just tell you what I see before the cards even come out. You're coming into a romantic union. You're manifesting your wish fulfillment, dreams fulfilled, desires, okay? And whoever this family members are, okay? Somebody is like evil eyeing the fact that you're getting exactly what you want because they're in this energy of feeling stuck and bound to some type of energy they keep trying to put you in. Child, what is the deal? Creator, show me what I need to see. Yeah. Confusion and illusions. Bondage, confusion, and illusions. Obsession, abandonment, manifestations. Somebody's obsessed, impulsively, intentionally, quite diabolically focused in on trying to make you miss an opportunity. But you're coming up as a spiritualist. Your team, your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides. Yeah, what the hell? Lust energy. What the hell is going on here, Spirit? Protect my energy. Divinity. Thank you, Spirit. I said, protect my energy. Divinity. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. Thank you, Spirit. Earth Angel. Thank you, Creator. Pathway. Destiny. The great I am. Divine Feminine. Protect my energy, Spirit. Come through, Holy Spirit. Spirit says they ain't stopping a damn thing. Divinity, high priestess, earth angel, pathway, and divine feminine energy and manifestation. And you're a spiritualist, you're held in high honor. This promotion, this spiritual promotion is personal. This is by way of the Most High God. Who's going to take this from us? Who's out here trying to take this? Somebody's being embarrassed by the universe. And then they're doing some type of love spell. This could be somebody else in your energy too. A thief. Somebody wants to kill, steal, and destroy, honey. Steal your joy. They are a thief. They're an energy thief. They're a joy kill. Whatever this is, they're obsessed with it. They don't know how to stop. This is their whole life. This is what they do. They wake up, they brush their teeth, or maybe they don't. They think about you. They think about ways of how to block you. There's a partner here too that's jealous of your commitment as well. This person is like emotionally messed up. Somebody could be emotionally sabotaging themselves, like overly emotional that they can't function on a daily. This is the energy that I'm picking up. Emotional. Woe is me as victim's mentality. Or this was supposed to be you, collective, but you're coming up with a direct connection to source. Whatever prayers you're praying, whatever scriptures, prayers, writing down your affirmations, thinking, breathing, eating them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is why you're getting exactly what you want. You're definitely more powerful than this low vibrational situation. Child, what is going on? You're a healer, for God. Okay, get it together. Get it together, Neff. I damn near ripped these people a new asshole. I was like this close. You know what I'm saying? But I had to catch myself. Moving forward. Yeah, look, evil eye. Somebody wants to get a closer look, zooming in on you. Scrying. Somebody's scrying? Spying and scrying? I see you in the mirror. What are you doing? Somebody's scrying. Somebody's watching you. Be in this boss energy. Self-love. Mature man. Somebody's coming in to give you some type of a commitment. I can't make this up. Spirit is saying something about let the cards fall where they may. Single, sexy, and successful. Independent. Relationship. I can't make this up. Whatever this is, it's a lot of people that are jealous of this. They're watching you, Divine Feminine. They are jealous. You look good. I mean, you just show up radiantly as you should, unbothered self-love. You're not distracted by whatever this is. Whatever this is that you're focused on, you are definitely getting to whatever this is. You're in formation. You're getting information. You have a direct connection to the divine. Divinity. This is such beautiful, radiant energy. And you got people that are obsessed. Occupation. You could be a reader, you could be a spiritual practitioner, you could be somebody that does divination. Whatever this is, you're really good at what you do. Okay? You're successful. There's a mature man, a boss. Okay? I just heard a CEO. Oh, wow. Mature man. This person is watching you, admiring your work ethics. Yeah, look, I can make it up. A nice guy. A healer, just like you. This is two people mirroring one another, manifesting each other. The high priest to the high priestess. I mean, do we really even need to? Okay. I just listen. Rejoice, rejoice. Good tidings I bring you. Yeah, yeah. A message to you, my friends. Listen, you've invoked your angels. When pressure comes, they can't conquer the divine. It feels so good to be at this level. Doesn't it feel so good to be at this level where you can literally say, ain't no devils at this level? You know, they say, new level, new devils. Ain't no devils at this level. Oh, no, no, no. Ain't no devils at this level. What is going on here? So, what seems to be the issue? Starseed. You are a healer, and somebody is coming in, mirroring you, equal give and take, equal admiration, very mature boss energy, commitment, marriage, high level commitment. What is high level commitment? That's the Hierophant energy. Not to mention, somebody is very spiritual, a divine masculine, a nice guy, a healer, a boss, somebody that is mirroring an earth angel energy to the divine feminine's high priestess energy. What seems to be the issue? And then you have Mr. and Mrs. Bondage, also known as the lustfuls. Somebody's lusting after something that they can't ever have. And somehow they seem to manage to fix their mind on being confused about it all. under the illusion that they have the power, the right to be in your relationship. Look at the way the third party situation is in the background. You can hear their thoughts. Two people that are very unbothered. Ooh, child. Somebody wants to be in your relationship. Child. Voodoo. You got a voodoo doll on a hierophant, on an earth angel, on one of God's favorite daughters, one of God's favorite sons, somebody that was sent into the world to help, a healer, held in high honor. So you're doing voodoo. Okay. Lust energy, confusion, bondage. So somebody wanted to bind you, shut you down. You got family members here and possibly a lustful feminine and or masculine doing voodoo. Okay. Over your commitment. Child, I cannot make this up. You're unbothered. This voodoo is having no effect on your life. And because of that, it's creating a lot of animosity in the background. Child, commercial break. Somebody is telling this person, I told you so. Somebody could have warned this person not to do this. Ego. People like this, they don't work in silence. They don't work silently when they're doing nasty things to people. They have to brag. They like to show off. They need an audience. This is about proving something to other people that they can take down somebody or bind themselves to you. And I heard somebody say, don't do that. Somebody was looking at them like, hey, you better not do that. This is going to backfire on you. Somebody is crazy, but what else is new? Animosity. Could be child, false narratives, spirit of gossip, and you're having conversations with the creator. Legal issues. Could be spiritual court, poverty. Somebody's in debt. Somebody's going to court filing bankruptcy. Somebody's home could be going into foreclosure. Poverty, please help, and legal. Something's happening to somebody. Karma. Yeah, checks out. Sounds about right. You got karma, single, sexy, insufficient, self-sufficient. The ancestors popped out. They did death magic. To put an ending to your new beginning with a wealthy guy, a rich guy, meets a very single, sexy, and self-sufficient, independent woman. Sigma. What else is going on, Holy Spirit? Somebody was passing around false narratives about you, saying that you was a hoe. They knew you was a hoe. They said you had 3 to 4 different men after every show. You a hoe. We know you're a hoe. How do you know? Because they told you so. It's a false narrative, gossip, slander. Somebody's a divine feminine healer, starseed healer, spiritualist. You help people. A real spirit guide. Spirit says, let me let you know, this person is a real spirit guide in the earth, a divine feminine. Whoa. The reason why we have to state the specifics in spiritual court is to remind these people of what they're being found guilty of. Because, they conveniently get this like spiritual amnesia, like, what? Huh? Voodoo? I don't know. Yeah, let us remind you. Everything you did, known and unknown, is being revealed here. So what else did you think was going to happen? This is your occupation. It's something that you do for work on a spiritual level. I'm telling you, I could be talking to a reader, a light worker, practitioner. Whatever you do, this is your business. This is how you make your money. Somebody should have healed. I just heard healing before conjure. You conjured up some shit. You really didn't even have the right to do whatever you're doing because somebody is innocent. So with voodoo, you were attempting to bring some type of balance, but to what? How were you creating injustice in a situation where somebody was not even bothering you? So you just wanted to, you had nothing better to do. You just said, okay, well, I'm going to do this. Okay. And so you did. And now you're sitting playing the victim, crying in spiritual court. Why? Because you weren't able to stop this person from ascending to their highest good with self love, getting closer to the divine, getting closer to God, like somebody chose her, kind of like Moses, like somebody chose us. You look jealous, you got to control it. Jezebel in the reverse. Then you said this person was promiscuous, they were nasty. You also said that somebody was doing something strange for a little piece of change. So you decided to spread false narratives. I heard she was selling her body. I heard she slept with 3, 4 guys. Look at the person on the receiving end. 2 people that have nothing better to do with their day. I always say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So chosen one, while these people were doing what they were doing, you were busy being a rising star. Let us not burn any daylight. Don't waste any time. Boss energy and rising star. Somebody didn't want this boss energy to see you as a decent woman with decent character. So instead, they projected and redirected nasty energy. Then they went to the spirit realm and did this illegal, negligent energy, whatever this is, confusion and illusions, projections, bondage, whatever this is, to get you to abandon. Matter of fact, they were obsessed with getting you to abandon. Let the record show. Prosecution and or defense. This person don't have a defense. They don't have a pot to tinkle in and a window to throw it out of. Listen, when I tell you somebody was obsessed with the divine feminine, the way she manifests her divinity, her connection, and they wanted to dirty you up. This is about jealousy, envy, and animosity. Somebody was brewing with hatred. Now they're bound in bondage to the hatred that they couldn't seem to get to simmer down. Somebody sat in it and marinated in it, lusting after some type of weird ass energy, wanting to be. Somebody went so far as to imagine themselves being in between 2 slices of bread by way of a third party situation. Spirit just says these are nothing ass people with nothing to do. Nothing as people with nothing to do. And whoever was on the receiving end, they're guilty by spiritual association. Yes, when you open up the door and you allow somebody to gossip and tell you something about somebody and you spend time doing that, that's a form of spell work. You're putting your mouth on somebody that is divine. When the Most High God said, touch not my anointed, do the prophets no harm, that meant by way of word, deed, thought. Because once you think these negative thoughts, it's just as sure as being registered in the ethers as being something that's absolutely negligent on a spiritual level. Why are you evil eyeing somebody that's a healer? A rising star. So while they were gossiping, you were somewhere focused on your pathway. You're an earth angel, talking to the Most High God. While they were talking about you, you were somewhere committed to your prayers, committed to your studies. Listen, why did they do it? Mentally and emotionally unstable. Okay, so we're stating the obvious. We know that. You got to be mentally disturbed. And somebody wanted to steal, kill, and destroy. So they didn't have nothing to do. Somebody said, well, we might as well. Let's just do this. And when you started to transmute the energy, something seems to have gone asunder by way of this voodoo. Somebody could have even done death magic. Now you sitting up looking crazy? Child, I know you lied. How come it's always the people that do death magic that's afraid to die? To make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Why is it always the people who do death magic and then they start crying out? Look, why it's a nail biting situation. Child, somebody is tapping their foot, biting their nails, looking at the clock, not knowing the day, the time, and or the hour. The Most High God says, I send death angels that come like a thief in the night. Ooh, you don't even know the day, the time, and the hour. You just know the death is coming because you put so much dense energy out there, so much evil eye. You were evil eyeing somebody. You wished them to death. That's what you said. You literally said, I hope you die. Look at you. I could see you. You said, I hope you die. And now you finding out that hell is low in the reverse. This person feels like inadequate. They feel invisible. They feel like, or they wanted you to feel this way, to tarnish your image. One thing about a real divine feminine, she never needs to state the obvious. Her self-love is something that she emanates. So anybody that was believing whatever this was that you were putting down and whatever they were picking up, okay, by way of this false narrative, it's because they wanted to receive this information. They wanted to believe this. Somebody knew who to go to. They chose the right person, group of people to gossip to. These are people that are just like them, fraternizing with the scornful. She's scornful, he's scornful. They all sat around and had these diabolical conversations about a chosen one. And while they were doing that, you were having a conversation with the divine. One thing about the divine feminine, she never needs to prove herself. It's not about that. I mean, her energy speaks for itself. And when I mean prove, I mean defend herself up against something that absolutely is just beneath her and what it is that she has going on. Voodoo. So somebody was doing a lot of magic only to find out that you ended up in this self-love energy, divinity energy in spite of. Courthouse. Spiritual court is now in session. Somebody's got legal issues, legal fees. What is this? Eviction notice? What is it? What's courthouse, spirit? Spiritual court is now in session. Somebody should have left something alone. I just heard when the voodoo backfired the first time, they should have just left something alone. But they need to prove to these people that they're gossiping to that they can do something. This is ego. This is arrogance. Now, only to find out in spiritual court that you got real love. Something is divinely orchestrated. You got real love in courthouse. Something is being discussed in the spiritual courts of heaven. Let it be known that the ancestors are in attendance. The Most High God is presiding over this union. Real love energy. Somebody was putting in a lot of work to make you seem unappealing. Now somebody's finding out that no, you're not a hoe. Child. Somebody could be from the Navajo tribe, but you're not a hoe. You see what I'm saying? This is a mess. Starseed. I can't make it up. A healer. Somebody is shocked that you're a starseed, that you're chosen. You got a lustful energy, sex magic, love spell, fake offers. Somebody saying you can trust me. Somebody is honest and forthright. Somebody's doing some type of ritual, some type of love spell, honey. My biggest recommendation is this. I can't tell people what to do with their energy. You know, some people really they focus in on magic and all of that. Okay, yeah, whatever. I can't tell you what to do with your energy. But when you're trying to do a binding spell and a love ritual on a chosen one, divine masculine, divine feminine, you could very well end up in the nut house, the crazy house, in a padded room. I promise you. Self-love. You cannot do love spells or bind somebody who loves themselves. If they love themselves, they love the creator because them and the creator are one. This is how they manifest. This is how they see it. Now, these people could have taken note, but that would have absolutely been too much like mother freaking right. You got the ritual and the love spell. Child, who is sitting up at this altar? Somebody's name could be Walter. Clear it out, Spirit. Clear it all the way out. Clear it out, Spirit. Clear it all the way out. You're a rising star. You're a healer. You do some form of spiritual work, divination, whatever this is. You're an earth angel and your intentions are absolutely pure. You have a love for what it is that you do. You enjoy your life. You enjoy the Most High God. And somebody said, I want to mess that up. You got a real commitment. This appears to be a jealous lover in the background. However, this could be multiple people. Somebody's in your family having a mental breakdown. They might need to take some type of medication and sit their punk ass down. The universe says, I'm about to teach them a real good lesson. The ancestors popped out. You woke up the ancient ones. You woke up something in the earth and now somebody don't know what the hell to do. These people think we're crazy. I'm just going to be honest. They think we're aliens. They're like, what planet are you from? Their practitioners are running back the money. You got somebody's practitioner right now saying, I'm going to give you your money back. Oh, I love it when we can see it from a bird's eye view. I can see all of this. It's so funny. Somebody's practitioner's like, I don't know what the hell this person is. Somebody's practitioner is like, I don't know what the hell this person is. I put down my best root work. Shut the hell up. Shut up. The Hangman is about perception. And the Two of Pentacles is about alchemy and balance. Child, somebody should have gotten something better to do. Don't quit your day job, root worker. You should have left this earth angel alone. What seems to be the deal? Six of Cups? Okay, whatever. Somebody's sitting in a state of nostalgia. If only I had known you were an earth angel, I would not have tried to destroy you. Well, that's the catch. Is when the Most High God sends in the chosen one and they're hidden in plain sight and you're sitting in the presence of judgment and you didn't even know it. Judgment angel, storm angel, thunder angel, earth angel, water angel. When the earth angels cry, they can create a rainstorm, honey, and flood you out. Cool down the spirits in the earth. You don't even know what the hell you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody that has the power to invoke death angels. Child, you need to get your shit together. Six of Pentacles, they pay somebody to do this. Child, the person might want to give them their money back. Show me what I need to see. The gatekeeper is laughing. Thank you, LAY. Thank you, LAY. The gatekeeper is laughing. Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy. Big November Scorpio energy. What is this about? Is this the practitioner? Is this the practitioner, Holy Spirit? Who's this person? Yeah. So their practitioner is a Queen of Wands. This is somebody that doesn't miss. This is the one that you go to when you want to get it done and you want to get it done right. She has a really good record, meaning when she aims for your head, it's off with your head. She's going to make sure that something happens to you. You got the Nine of Swords. Whoever this root worker is, practitioner, witch, whatever this is, she's in the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, heavily in regret. Okay, clarify this Queen of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords, Holy Spirit? I'm channeling the energy of the gatekeeper, man, at the crossroads, man. This spirit is so funny. The magician of the reapers. The gatekeeper is laughing, man. It's crazy. Because this root worker is saying, why didn't you tell me this was a chosen one? They're arguing with the spirit realm. This was a test of the emergency broadcast system. Somebody got too comfortable with being diabolical. The magician in the reverse. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. What the hell is going on? Somebody ain't never seen anything like you. Whoever this root worker is, they are literally saying, I don't even know what this person is. Because somebody's like, well, what happened? I thought you said you were going to do X, Y, Z. Let's tap into the conversation, man. Clarify, Somebody's like, look, I don't even know what the hell this person is. Eight of Wands, they are on the phone, on the line, on the horn, on three-way, on four-way. They're texting back and forth. Somebody is communicating like, what the hell happened? Clarify, show us the conversation. What happened, root worker? What you do? Child, I know you lie. Two of Wands, honey. What the hell happened? Hold up, y'all. Let me get myself together. I gotta get myself together. Hold on, hold on. Oh my God. Clothe me, Holy Spirit, with divinity, peace, love, and light. Please, and allow me to channel this message without involving too much comic relief, because this shit is hilarious as hell. Ciao. Six of Pentacles. The payment was made. Okay. This root worker gave this person the price. They said, bring me X amount of dollars. I'll have this done. I'm going to go get whatever they need, supplies, resources, chicken's blood, chicken's foot, etc. Whatever they decided to do, they went for the goose and or the gander. The Two of Wands, okay? Somebody traveled to do this. What happened with the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles? Child, this root worker has stabbed this person in the back. Somebody took the money and ran. Now listen, if it's any consolation, this person had very good intentions on doing this work until they tried to tap into your bloodline, and something spooked them a lot. Somebody didn't know that you had ancestors in the darkest parts of the spirit realm and the highest points of the heavens. Okay, so you've been here since the beginning of time. Somebody didn't even know what you were. I feel like this practitioner sat down to do the work, something backfired, and the spirits gave this person a choice. Seven of Cups, they said, listen, you can stay or we can get into some gangster shit, but this one you cannot touch. Somebody took the money and ran off on the plug. Clarify. When your heart is free, it's easy to make a decision. When your head is clear. Somebody should have had a clear head before they tried to exile you, sacrifice you, burn you at the stake, and leave you for dead. Somebody, this practitioner walked off on this person and left them for dead. Somebody walked off and left them holding the karma. Clarify, where's the money at? Did you get the money back, or you just took the money and was like, I'm out? Okay, for your troubles, is that what this is? A retainer fee? Mm-hmm. Clarify what happened. What happened? What is the deal? Spiritualist, you're coming up as somebody that the natural world needs. You saw this coming. They did. They left. They're out. They're gone. So if somebody is watching this video and you are just as diabolical and dirty as can be, you got graveyard dirt up on your nails, you've been smoking graveyard blunts, whatever the case, whatever the circumstance, and you want to know if the practitioner ran off, she's gone, honey. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius, Five of Cups, Scorpio energy, Ten of Swords. She betrayed this person after finding out. Well, I can't even say she knows who you are, chosen one. That's what's scaring her. She's never dealt with anybody like you, and she's seen a lot. She went King of Swords on this person, cut this person off, took the money. So with the Eight of Wands, somebody could be calling and calling, texting, trying to communicate, and this practitioner has put a barrier between them and whatever the hell they got going on. They like, yeah, this ain't it. Somebody is like, what are you? When your heart is clear and your heart is free, you can make a good decision. And this was not a good decision, but this Queen of Wands made the best decision for herself. As a practitioner, clarify, what was she thinking? What were you thinking? The Hierophant, girl, are you crazy? You took payment to do black magic, the magician in the reverse, on a hierophant. Show me the person that wanted you to do the magic. The devil, somebody that was obsessed with the collective. Somebody that was obsessed with you, your gifts, your nature, your destiny, everything that you represent. Yeah, look, tower in the reverse. So the person that paid for the spell work is getting a tower. And the practitioner ran off. Where is she at though, honey? She's got the money and she's gone. So where is she? Where's this Queen of Wands? Where'd you go? Six of Cups? Could have gone back to her hometown, a familiar space, familiar ground. She could be looking for some type of spiritual help. Somebody ran back home. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Show me this practitioner. Four of Wands in the reverse. She's being rejected though. She can't return back. Ace of Swords in the reverse. She knows that what she's done is a violation of spiritual law. She's definitely a root worker. She definitely is powerful, or she was, but she violated spiritual law. She can't even ask for help. She's been exiled. She should have known better. Four of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's unstable, lacking stability. Ace of Swords in the reverse. She's a liar. She knew this was impossible. So she could have been doing spell work over the client, or she attempted to tap into this Hierophant's energy, this chosen one's energy, and ended up in the Nine of Swords. Something smoted her mind. She's been kicked out of something. What's this Four of Wands? What's the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse? Child, bye. Justice in the reverse. Karma. Ace of Swords in the reverse. A liar. Manipulator. Illusionist. Justice in the reverse and the Four of Wands. And what's Justice in the reverse and the Four of Wands in the reverse? What is that? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Damn. Mm. Whoever you are, I'm just glad I'm a part of your soul tribe. If this is who you are a beautiful, wonderful reflection of the divine. You alchemized some type of attack that was supposed to take you down. There's the devil. Somebody went to a root worker. She said, "This is my price." Somebody could have gave somebody 6,200, 6,200. Yeah, this is not cheap. This is not cheap work. This is like somebody saying they're the best of the best. Somebody could have paid $10,000 or something like that, but somebody made a payment of 6,200. I'm seeing that. Okay. And somebody came up with the money. This root worker has put herself in harm's way. She mixes a little bit of voodoo with some other, I just heard Caribbean practices or whatever this is. She takes a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but she gets it done. Clarify. Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor. This is somebody that works, like when they say they're going to do it and it's going to work, they do it and it works. Close that door, Spirit. Holy Spirit, show me what else I need to see. Page of Pentacles. Clarify. The Hermit. She's hiding out. She breadcrumbed this client, put a veil over their eyes. They're confused. The client doesn't know what to do. She had to make a spiritual decision. This is about ranking. So let's just have a real conversation. Okay? Exhibit A. Booger the devil, goes to this practitioner. Hey, here's some money. Six of Pentacles. The exchange is made. The transaction goes through. The money is given. She names a price. They give the money. Okay? She then goes to do her work. Something met her in the spirit realm and told her, this ain't what you want. This ain't the one, the two, or or whatever, but they are definitely the one. Okay? Ace of Cups, a chosen one, a hierophant, whatever this is. Okay? Somebody then proceeds to consult with the ancestors. They still do the work because they feel like they need to appease this client because the client is so obsessed with your energy, your destiny, your looks, your power, your gifts, etc. Devil, they immediately catch a tower in the reverse. This then puts this Queen of Wands in the Nine of Swords. She's having a nervous breakdown. There's communication here. She then makes a decision by way of choosing the lesser of two evils to either continue doing the work, Eight of Pentacles. She could have even tried to do something a different way. Somebody is very, very methodical, very strategic, very systematic, very nice and neat, if you will. This person never rushes when she does her work. Two of Swords, she had to make a decision. It was either going to be you or the person. And she ended up taking herself out and the client. What's the Four of Wands in the reverse and Justice in the reverse? This person could have got evicted. She's coming up now as a King of Wands energy. So this is somebody who's very androgynous. You know, they're feminine, but they have a very strong masculine energy. King of Cups. Five of Cups. Somebody's birthday could be in November. Temperance energy. You alchemize this. You balance this out. This could have been like something that you did. Four of Swords, you put something to rest with balance. Yeah, the collective is getting a whole lot stronger. This magic has no effect on us. Close this door, Holy Spirit. This is a victory. The Fool. She's gone. I don't know where she's at. Four of Wands in the reverse and Justice. Somebody could have gone to jail or they got kicked out of a group. Somebody tried to return home. They could have tried to go towards somebody to get some help. And it's like they're embarrassed. Ace of Swords, they're lying. They lied because they knew better. Somebody could have been like strapped for money. Why did you do this? Why would you do this? Somebody knows better. The Chariot in the reverse. The police are involved. What the hell? Why would you do this? The Chariot and Justice. That's police. Four of Wands could be in the reverse, could be an organization or jail. Ace of Swords. Why would this practitioner do this? Why would she do this? Something was supposed to be a quick fix. Like somebody did this work because this was supposed to be like some type of solution to their own personal problems or problem, something like that. It's like somebody's like, okay, I'll do it. And in their mind, they're thinking, if I do this, this is going to fix my problem, a legal issue. Knight of Swords. Why did you do this? You know better. Page of Swords. This person was being watched. Page of Swords by who? High Priestess. The world. Somebody could be in the public eye. So they did the work and then they were watching you to see if it worked. Somebody had a certain amount of time to get something done. They could be, somebody could be sacrificing this Queen of Wands. Mm, what exactly do y'all have going on in these covens? Like, this shit is weird. It's like because they messed up, because they did something, it's like somebody is watching them. And because I hear somebody saying, like, give me more time, I can do it, I can do it. Yeah, somebody needed to prove that they could do something. Toil and labor. Somebody was working, somebody was trying to allow time for something to work. And in the interim, in between time, there was a tower. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Close this door. This one a little too deep. It's more to the story, but I don't even want to dig into it. It's all kinds of weird energy around it when I open the door. Whatever it is, it's not looking good for this person that requested this. We don't even know I mean, we got more into the person who did the work, but who requested this? Three of Pentacles. It's an earth sign. Somebody that's obsessed and they're under judgment. Five of Cups in regret, depressed. So somebody could be trying to communicate with their practitioner. They're not answering. I don't think your practitioner can answer. I feel like your practitioner has the higher ups. I don't know why I heard the higher ups. Judgment. Somebody, okay, there could be a high ranked group or coven or whatever this is that could be creating like blockages for this practitioner. This is how they do their own. When they fail, they cut off their resources, their housing, their money. They deem them as crazy. They get all these weird things start to happen. Like people start to follow them. So now they feel like they're on the outs. Somebody failed an assignment, a mission impossible. I just heard set up for failure. Damn, close this door, spirit. Woo, child, this is crazy. Yeah, somebody was doing voodoo. Somebody was working with a doll, a picture of you, some bones, some blood, some dust, dead people, okay, dead animals. Ooh, child. Something real dirty, okay? Something real dark. Ooh, close this door. Woo, that's enough. I love y'all. Take it as it resonates. I did not anticipate that this would go this long, but I hope that this was able to help somebody. I genuinely do. I will see y'all in the next video. I love you. Peace be with you.